Prije podne na Anteni Zagreb.
John Lydon.
Hello!
Hello and welcome to Antena Zagreb.
Yippee, lucky old me.
Frontman legendarnih Sex Pistolsa, prvi put u Hrvatskoj.
I've done nothing but talk to everybody in Zagreb since. Which is very, very excellent because this is my first time in Croatia and I really enjoyed the conversations.
Do you still believe in anarchy?
I never did.
You never did?
Why would I?
How come?
It's mind games for wealthy students. It's not a practicality and it's not a viable alternative. I don't believe in chaos for chaos's sake. I believe the world is us and then there are institutions that separate us. We eliminate the institutions and then it will just be us. Not us and them or them and us, but us.
Dennis referred to you as Mr. Punk and someone who created one of the many musical directions in a world. We have a few punk or post-punk bands in Croatia. We'd like you to hear a few pieces of it and comment. Do you like
Great
it?
Fun. Great
Fun. Okay.
Excellent. Next.
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 There is no more. That was the Croatian punk. I'm
okay.
sorry.
I can understand all of these bands we just played. They have that very early punk influence in them, and that's fine and good. But that's something I was messing about with 35 years ago. And for me, in order to find any kind of acceptance of it, I expect originality. And I expect something that's completely, absolutely Croatian and not just sound like anything else out of the West. And I don't think that's selfish of me at all, do you?
No, absolutely.
There you go.
Yeah.
It just sounds like old English records with a different accent.
Dakle,
and God bless them, by the way, too, because I know the energy it takes to put together any music at all and to put yourself into the frame of being judged by others. Well, welcome to my world, boys and girls.
Something like rock.
Next.
And pop.
Next.
There is no next.
No, this is all radio fodder. It's all well and fine. I don't mind format, but too much of it's enough. And I'm sure everybody out there has heard all that stuff over and over and over again.
What do you think about the pop music? You despise it?
I think you're all desperate to play a new Pill track.
Oh, yes.
I started in the Sex Pistols, but the most influential music I've ever made has been Public Image since. Now, it's unfortunate that this part of the world, for the many, many reasons, but mostly record company nonsense, made it impossible for you to really know that side of me. I've had a great deal of influence and I've always been on the cutting edge of just about everything ever made. It was lovely being a Sex Pistol, but its time came and went. Definitely what Public Image is doing, that's absolute cutting edge, and there's no end of bands out there imitating and trying to copy what it is we do. If you look in any top 30 of any country, I've got at least 5 influences in there.
That's basically the reason, the Public Image Limited, that you yesterday received the Porin for a special attribution to the music. Which part of your music influence you think is the most important, the Pill?
Yes. Oh yeah, absolutely. It's the most politically clearly defined. It's where I hone in on not only criticising the whole world, but actually trying to reinvent myself in a more proper and decent, upright way. I'm a very bad bunny to governments and institutions and religions, but I'm a very nice fella for the rest of us.
That's why you stop being Johnny Rotten when you start changing your underwear.
No, I haven't changed my underpants in 6 years.
You changed the opinion about different people that you criticized when you were younger at the time that Dennis was talking about, the Sex Pistols time. What do you think today
what people
about,
would those be?
like Margaret Thatcher, the
Oh,
Queen?
no.
You didn't change?
No. not at all. I bitterly resent the politics she stood for, but as a human being, I could never hate her. I will not hate any human being. And when they die, I will not spit on their grave. You'll come and listen to Pill.
Simple and honest.
Yeah.
It will be like that. Okay.
May the road rise with you.
Antena Zagreb.
Najbolji glazbeni miks.